On this episode of Pill Out Garage, we're working on the Hyosung.
Hi, Dad.
So the start to any good project is, of course, stripping. Isn't that right, Harley?
Correct.
So let's get into it. So I bought this light bracket off of Fleabay. These are a 51mm fork where the headlight actually mounts to. Apparently that's an unusual size because it was quite hard to get a bracket. So I've got this nice anodized one and an aftermarket headlight that we're going to put on it to give it that sort of more, what would you call, like a Street Fighter look?
Yeah.
Cafe Racer, Street Fighter-y type vibe. Okay, the new headlight is on the bike. I think it looks much better compared to the old one that was on it. The next mod that we're going to do is pull the dash off of this one and try to get that onto the new sort of setup. We're going to do all this work before we paint the bike or do anything else with it because we're going to need to weld on it, cut near it, all that sort of stuff. So we wanted to get all this sort of mocked up before we pull it back apart and get it all pretty. So what I'm thinking, I have to clean the ends up a bit, as you can see, but I've marked out these two holes, so I'm thinking, which way will it go? It'll be like that. No, it'll be like that. So that'll sit in the triple tree and make the bracket a little bit wider, give you a wider base and mounting point, and then we'll weld a piece between the two, and then that will give us a new spot to weld the flat part of that other bracket too.
If you measured that, it would be perfect.
Out of the two of us, which one is trained? Good one, right?
Trained?
Trained.
Qualified? Question mark?
Does it look qualified to you?
They just wiggle them through so many tight little spots and just slam everything everywhere. And you think you're done taking things off and you go to move something and there's more wiring.
You're so annoying.
So, mate's just like, autolecking just takes you 5 minutes for everything. Even if it's a full wire job. It's only 5 minutes. She's like, I just want to pull this to bare metal.
Tonight.
Complete restoration in, what? 5 days?
2 weeks, all up.
2 weeks and all up.
10 business days. Not even, actually. We don't even have 10 business days until I've got to... So, in under 10 business days, it needs to be running. Because I'm not putting the wiring back on it, so it needs to be done while you're here. So I'll paint the frame.
Oh, great. I was going to say, because I'm not going to be here in 10 days, so maybe I just,
No, so I'll paint the frame.
Don't pick up the phone.
I'll paint the frame, and we'll put it on stand, like on blocks or something.
By the way, none of these bolts are marked, so whatever fits when it goes back together, that's its home. Label your bolts, people, or else you're going to have a bad time.
So
they're all 10 mils, by the way. Every single one. That's the only good thing so far about this whole thing, is I haven't found anything apart from 10 mils.
Well, that's good.
They're just some are black and some are gold.
Alright guys, we're going to call it there. Thanks for watching this episode. We've got the engine out of the bike, we've got it all pulled apart.
On the next episode, we're going to paint the Hyosung, and if you like what you see here, like and subscribe to our videos, and we'll see you on the next one.
I hit record a drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne.